Um, let's see. My name is Rashawn Yunus Yancey. I was born in what I believe is Dumas, Texas, 2001, June 27th. I don't remember much of my first, second, or third years, but apparently they were pretty great. I was a pretty cute baby, but I don't know. I just I want to say I fit in, but at that time I didn't remember nothing. I did have a little girl that I had crushed, but later it turned out really bad. What's even worse than that is I can't get nothing done. It's not good. So anyway, I'm in the about when I turned 4. This is all I remember is I got stabbed in the head by my cousin. I don't remember much of that. I do remember looking in the mirror, looking at a brick, seeing a bunch of blood, and falling asleep. Then I remember going to a bar in the back seat and us picking up my mom's friend, which turns out to be, well, you'll find out later in the story. But anyway, Tony, that's his name, Tony Ray. He we took him back, and at the time he looked really cool. Uh, I don't even know how old he was at that time, about maybe 30 something, 39, 40. My mom, she had me when I was 17. Her name's Keisha Ray now. Yeah. Um, I wish I had more to say, but around the fifth grade, well, not the fifth grade, the fifth year of my life, we started moving, and I didn't know why at first, but eventually it came around to drugs and stuff. You know, being in trouble a lot, getting in all this. So we go to Tennessee. At first, we don't have a house. We just live there with one of my dad's friends, or I guess Tony Ray's friends. And let's see. At that time, we were Tennessee. I had just gone in the first grade. They didn't want me to go to kindergarten because I had already skipped one of those years on account of we'd gotten in so much trouble. Not me specifically, but my mom and my dad. Other stuff. I'll put that in another video. But anyway, in Tennessee, it was my first grade year. I remember a couple of names: Kevin, Ivana, a couple of others. It's kind of difficult. Anyway, I finished the grade with smash with freaking flying colors. They thought that I was gonna be super intelligent, which I am. I just have no proof yet. So then in second grade, my mom and dad are leaving because we got taken into foster care, but like literally only for a week. Only for a week, we were with this black family, and by the way, I'm also black and white. I'll tell you, that's another story. Anyway, we were going to another place. They told me that we were going to go see my grandpa, uh, which I thought was my black side of my family, Papa and Grandma. That was Cynthia and Delmar Washington. Their story is kind of cool, but also kind of bad. Anyway, they gave me a book at the end of my time there, and everybody was signing names, and I didn't know what it was for. And then as soon as they called me, the book came to me, and I signed my name. I put SH because that was my nickname. That's what I gave myself as a nickname. Kind of lonely, kind of bad. Anyway, we are. I put SH. There were 2 tears right where I put them, because I started crying. And when I said I was crying, I mean I was crying hard, and everybody else was too. See, I'm a really friendly guy. I really love hanging out with people and being everybody's friend and all this stuff. And anyway, well, I just, I just left, just smack in the middle. And then that's when at that time, I was still pretty dumb about the world, reality. And then I went to Wyoming. Uh, it's pretty far north, but not so north as Montana. Probably, Grable, if you know where that is. Anyway, we're on my Buster. We call him Buster. Don't ask him why. He'll show you. He, it just kind of occurred to me that we weren't going to any place that I knew because it was always cold. That's kind of dumb. I don't like cold stuff. I mean, could have been worse. Could have been better. I recently, at that time, I went to second grade in Grable Elementary, as I recall it. It was not good. That's why I started figuring out girls, but not so much as like dating. See, before that, in Tennessee, I had loved this. Well, what I thought was love. I had liked this girl. Her name was Anna, and she was fun, but she was also quite. She already knew what was actually about a relationship, hanging out. Anyway, I was in this girl Anna. She like broke up with me, but I never really knew that we were dating. See, was at the time of all the way through fifth grade. This was my concept of dating. Was I go, hey, do you want to go out? And then she says yes, and then automatically, it's more like a status thing than an actual, lovey-dovey relationship. It's like if you like them, they like you, and y'all only talk like 2 words every time y'all meet. Sometimes hold hands. I was never that kind of guy. It was kind of bad. I was really, really emotional at those times. Anyway, back in the second half of second grade, in Grable Elementary, it really, really sucked. Not the sense of the teachers, because the teachers were actually pretty cool to me. But then again, I'm always cool to everyone. But all the women, the girls at that time, the girls and me and all the boys, they were all experimenting with dating and all that and gayness. It was kind of weird. At that time, my number one goal was to be the goalie in soccer. I mean, I don't play soccer now, but I did at that time, and man, I was a pretty good goalie. There were some blocks that most people can't even make. But after I left there, I learned a little street smarts, Bloods, Crips. Yeah, there's Blood Crips in freaking Wyoming. There's never enough gang violence in the entire world. So, let's see, after Wyoming, I had gone to... then I went Basin, Wyoming. It was great. We were literally in a basin. If you don't know what that is, it's a mountain of... It's like a mountain, a bowl made out of mountains. And we're directly in the center of it. So, it's a pretty small town, not a lot of people. Anyway, I was there, and I actually found a new best friend. His name was Hayden, and ironically, he lived right in front of me. He had trampoline, I had trampoline. He had a brother, I had brother. I had brothers. In Tennessee, in Texas, after 2 years of my living, Trey Lee Washington was born. Trey's pretty cool. He's a fun guy. Kind of gets you into trouble, but you can't live without him. And then in Tennessee, Tyler was born. At that time, Tyler was just a menace. All he did was cry and sleep and poop. That's all babies do. Anyway, I was going to, I don't know what school I was going to, but they had sports, but I was never an athletic kid at that time. In fact, I was pretty chubby. If you'd seen me then and then look at me now, you wouldn't be able to notice me. I used to love, there was another girl there, but I never really got to like her. I went through second grade, no, I went to third grade with them, and then I went fourth grade a little bit. No, I didn't go to fourth grade a little bit. I went down to Texas because that is when a massacre happened, which, in one event, there was me and my brothers were at a friend's house, and my dad and my mom went to this working thing. It's like a kind of a party of workers, And anyway, My dad had been drinking, so had my mom. As they were driving, his boss, I'm guessing, called the cops. And long story short, my mom got into a terrible accident with the window. Tried to fight it, didn't work. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and put more things into detail.